Welcome back, everybody. Today we have a very special episode and one that's been jarring my mind for the last week or so. So I was online and I saw on social media that someone had went through a vinyl haul, I believe at like a Goodwill or something, like some sort of thrift store, and they had laid out what they had found. And one specific album had caught my mind tremendously, and that was this album titled Toe Fat by the artist Toe Fat. Now, I looked immediately on my Apple Music to see if I could find this album and listen to it right away. I couldn't find anything on it. Didn't have it. So then I began to take to the internet, try and find out as much as I can about this album. And lo and behold, I found a little bit about the album here. It states that Toe Fat, they were an English rock band active from June 1969 to 1971, notable for including two future members of Uriah Heep and a future member of Jethro Tull. They originate from England. They're classified as psychedelic/hard rock. So, not actually what I was expecting from that, but initially this album flopped, apparently, sales-wise, but then, and acclaim-wise, but then picked up in the later years, maybe a couple years after people started to praise the album. And the cover is a beach scene with a ton of people not clothed, with toes for heads. Now there's this two separate copies. The one I'm going to throw up is the more PG version. There is one that originated in England where the people are topless and naked with toe heads, but for the sake of the US pressing, there's a sheep on the front, like so. And in the US, they were even booked on tour with Derek and the Dominoes, which is pretty cool, in the late 60s, early 70s. This band of Toe Fat only was around for 2 to 3 years, and they only released 2 albums, Toe Fat 1 and Toe Fat 2. But from listening to the record, I really did like it. It was a lot softer and easier on the ears, of just more, I would say prog rock, psychedelic rock, but it was very easy listening at the same time. So I was very surprised. My expectations didn't really match the music, but the music was fantastic. It just didn't sound like what I anticipated this cover that blew my mind and made me so interested would sound like. But really, that's all I could find on this album titled Toe Fat. If anyone has any links or any information on the band, I would love to hear about it. I think it's really fascinating, and I would love to get my hands on the second album, Toe Fat 2, and listen to that. But yeah, if you thought this was interesting or have any information on the band or any cool facts about the band, let us know. And once again, leave a comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. And yeah, Toe Fat, the album. Let me know what you think. Alright, see you later.